Hello. Welcome to unit number 7 for the interpretive planning for botanical gardens. I'm in my conference room today doing this video. I was just reviewing a new book on winding roads, guides to interpretive sites in Ohio, and some of these are botanical gardens. Oh, and I can't see it. There we go. So unit number 7 and unit number 8 are going to go together. I'm sending you unit number 7 now, and unit number 8 will follow. Unit number 7 is fairly easy, but it's an important one. When we do interpretive plans, we got to know what's what's already there. So botanical gardens probably already have a variety of media. They probably have the little plant stickers that tell you what each plant is. They may have a self-guided tour. They may have volunteers that give you tours around the garden. They probably have programs for school groups, things like that. And then there's a list of things that they need for interpretive media, which is what the interpretive plan is supposed to do an analysis of. So for this unit, you have two jobs. One is to do a list and a assessment of the interpretive media that the botanical garden that you might be using as a model or that you might be working on actually has. What do they have for interpretation? And how good is it? Does it really reflect the theme or the objectives, or is it just, identification panels in programs that don't have a focused theme? And one of your readings is to rethink about themes. So make a list of what's already there and how good it is. You probably already, when you did your inventory way back a couple of units ago, you probably did a map and you know where all these things, all these sites are that you might want to have interpretation done at. And see if the sites that you've inventoried already have some interpretation there. And then make a list of what you think might be some new interpretation that might be needed for the entire site. Do they need cell phone interpretation? Do they need a new guidebook or brochures? Do they need to expand their docent or volunteer programs? What kinds of new media do you think the site might need? And kind of correlate that to your site inventory that you did. Remember, you did a map and you showed where all the sites were. So for Unit 8, we're going to have you start filling out the interpretive planning form sets. And I've attached an interpretive plan where you can see how the interpretive planning form sets work with the inventory. So you'll be getting Unit 8 really pretty quickly as well, because again, you make your list of what's already there and what kinds of big media you think you need. And then you begin to develop the interpretive planning form sets for each individual site that you have within your botanical garden where you want to do something, maybe new interpretive panels, interpretation for demonstration areas, things like that. So that's what this unit is about. It's beginning to help you make your list and an analysis of what's there and how good it is. So when you start doing your planning form sets, each of those places would get a treatment of, well, this is working really well, we're going to leave it alone, or this isn't working very well at all, we want to replace it. It's that kind of thought process. If you have questions about this, send me an email, or I can give you a call, or we can Skype, depending on what country you're in, and we can talk more about this. So that's the directions for unit number 7. And then unit number 8 is where a lot of the real work begins to develop your inventory forms. So that's about it. I'll talk to you then in unit number 8. We'll see you later.